If you don't know, raw feed's the best feed, sucker feed's the movement. Get your mind right, get your dogs right, step it up or get stepped on. I hope everybody's doing well. Staying tuned to your dogs and not in tune with what people got to say about your dogs. And that's facts. And that's coming from a competitive mindset. Indeed, it is. Regardless of what YouTube spectators may think or consider, don't mean it is right. A lot of things go on behind these YouTube scenes, and it's like what has more weight, oil or water? I would say oil, because oil floats. So therefore, if you could float 9 out of 10, you have more weight. But I could be wrong. I don't know. But you get my logic. Nevertheless, I'm staying admin on what I'm doing. I got a lot of scenes. I got a lot of moves coming to the scenes, behind the scenes. May not be for YouTube, but nevertheless, I know what I'm doing. And I stand on that shit. You know, one thing about your dogs, to get them right, you got to get yourself mentally right. Because a regimen may not always be to the best of what people may favor, or I should say, your competitor. So, therefore, sometimes regimen must change through trials and tribulations. And if you stay true to what you want and what you're striving for, a lot of people's competing for no no purpose at all. They just feel like they gotta compete. Me, I'm just competing in a space that may be so small, but let alone so big that household name. That's it. I'm not trying to say, oh, this, oh, that. From five, went up to 19 viewers on here. I appreciate that. Whoever chimes in now or later, like a candy, I appreciate you. Some people are striving for a goal that they don't even know what the fuck they're striving for. Sometimes I get lost in the sauce like that as well. Fuck it, anybody, anybody. But what I'm striving for is for mental peace, straight up. You know, mental peace. My dogs give me havoc. Losses. Just doing things that a lot of people may not fathom the thought of even going through. But that what makes me different between you and I. You're striving for something else. I'm striving for mental peace, where I could equal and we come to a agreement upon ourselves as me and my mental state. But at the end of the day, I don't tell no lie. I don't tell no lie. My dogs are what they supposed to be. I just got to put them in a better and greater situation, a brighter light, and fools will come to realize, men, women will come to realize that my dogs don't tuck tail. My dogs are a living being. Mind you, I did not say human being, I said living being. And Once you understand these type of dogs, every dog may be bred the same, but they got different heart and different mindset. So therefore, you got to learn how to twitch and just be a Frankenstein of a scientist to learn this shit. All I ask is strive for the best of your yard so that you raise the bar for myself. Because at the end of the day, whether it be on a social media platform, a competitive platform in physical form, any or all that, raise that shit up high. Make it difficult for people like myself. I've been on YouTube for a lot of years, man. I remember people got on YouTube and then they hit rock bottom, trials and tribulations. Hey, whatever they had to do for their own lane, that's what they did. I can't be mad at that. But what I know, I ain't got no pussy ass dogs. I don't have no pussy ass dogs, man. I'm sorry for I'm sorry for your dog loss. How cruel or oh, it's a minor setback for a major comeback. Whatever you lost, you may get four times greater. So just wait on your blessings. This dog game is crazy. I can't predict it. I don't know what the fuck. I go on dog to dog, day to day basis. I'm not the person that got 50, 60, 70 dogs on a yard. Because I feel the more dogs you get, the less attention you give those dogs. So when people say, oh man, I'm about to start spitting facts, I already feel it. I feel it coming. A man with 5 dogs on his yard is in tune with them 5 fucking dogs. So when them 5 different dogs that he's in tune with, one of them starts acting strange. He keys on to it. He addresses a matter, whether it be health, you know, stomach viruses, dog gets sick, whatever. He's in tune with that dog. He's giving that dog what it may need compared to a dog owner that's owning 15 dogs, 20 dogs. He may not catch the symptoms that that dog is giving out because every dog that, whether if it's sick or whatever the dog is going through, the dog is going to be giving out signs, but it's up to you to catch the signs. So what I'm saying is, I don't give a fuck if you got 15 dogs, 20 dogs, 70 dogs. The ones to pay attention to is the people that own 5, 10 dogs, 7 dogs. Why? Because they're more attentive. They tend to these group of dogs, which is 5 dogs. That's not a whole lot of dogs. It's a fair amount of dogs, but not a whole lot of dogs where you're on them. Like bread and butter, you on them. You know how they act accordingly to time and throughout the time of the day. You know pretty much their regimen. So back to what I'm getting at is, even though it may be harder when you have more dogs, and only because you say you have a lot of dogs don't make you legitimate. don't make you a reputable. I don't give a fuck. If you have 4 dogs, if them 4 dogs is rocking and rolling and the caliber of your characteristics is a rocking and rolling motherfucker, you are something to be reckoned with, a force to be reckoned with. But people don't see that because you know why? YouTube is a bunch of cowards falling a bunch of fucking cowards. And they are coming by the masses. And I'm telling you, the masses would drown out reputables, certified real ones at the end of the day. Because the reputables, the certified real ones, have been battle tested. A lot of these people that are coming on with the masses, it's just a whole lot of rah-rah, literally, you know? And it drains out the truth. So therefore, to the real ones, and anything you may do, especially with this dog shit, stay true to what you do. And whatever your rewards you may seek to strive to get, may you get that. Whether it's a peace of mind or some clarification on your yard, what is real, what you have, what you can make better, and what you're content with. If you're with that, huh, you rocking and rolling, baby. You moving, grooving, and you should be a peacock in the summertime and pop out that chest and stand on business. Cause you know what you got is legitimate, real shit. And you're not doing it for the masses. Wait 1 minute. And once again, I'm just not a fellow YouTuber that just popped up like, hey, what's up, YouTube? No, not me. I remember a lot of individuals, man. What happened to all the old YouTubers, man? You know, people that had bullies and shit. I remember them because we came about, or if not, they was thriving in this YouTube shit before I was. Heavy Pressure, Sab Kennels, Cat Cat Dog Spank, Rocky Kennels. You know, who else? Oh, what's some of my canine performance athlete individual? What happened to him? Flew up in Vegas. You know, I'm gonna be massive all bullshit, but massive all bulldogs. I hope you get to the followers that you had before. You know, you know your minor setback. I hope you get right. You know what I mean? I hope you get back to where you was. I ain't got no animosity towards nobody on this YouTube platform shit, but I wish I could run across you and your dogs, and I could show my dogs in front of yours and let this YouTube world decide on its own where we could go home, go to sleep peacefully at night. I'm still scratching for that day. You know what I mean? There's a lot of other up and coming YouTubers that they may have a bigger and more booming channel than I, but Toyo, I like him. I do. I just like his character. Shout out to Yayla. Yayla's been one of them first ones, even before I feel like he don't get what he should be getting. He should be having a booming ass YouTube channel. You know, it's a lot of people, man. Hmm. The individual that sent ASPCA to my house. Hey, man, I hope you have a booming channel too. I haven't heard or seen a video of yours in quite some time. You know, years to be exact. Who else? Oh, if you're old school, not old school, but what about what was it? 504, 508, mountain dogs or something like that. Him and I was the first ones. And oh, I'm sorry. And another Russian breeder. I think it's like Corora or some shit like that. Band dogs. They was the first. We was the first ones pushing the raw feed. A lot of people, man, what? They seen a nigga out here feeding raw meat to his dogs. First off, they were like, I'm not gonna say a certain certain race, but people be like, "Oh my god, you're not feeding your dogs a balanced meal," and oh my god, like you're feeding your dogs that. But my every litter I'm producing is like 10 plus, 9, 8, healthy, spunky puppies by 3 weeks, you know? I never had a litter before in my life, man. So when I first had these litters, I was going day by day and learning day by day. But what I could say, people with these dogs, man, that's what they love. They're dog lovers. But everybody has their own trials and tribulations, man. Like real talk. I'm including myself as well. You don't know me from a can of paint, but you'll judge me by my voice or the way I look, but never live 10 days like me. It's all good though. But that's what the social media shit makes you feel like, you know, once you get to know a person's trials and tribulations, then you may look at their dogs differently. Their dogs, like man, shout out to them homeless people, them bums that ain't have no leash on their dogs. Their dogs is well in tune with them. Red light, green light, hot, the dog overheating, it's hot as fuck. Dogs know how to be adaptable with their owners. It's just that the owners don't know how to be adaptable with their dogs. And I don't give a fuck. People come up on here. I seen your type. You come up on here with your merch. I mean, you look very well professional. But at the end of the day, nigga like myself know you come off on here with bullshit. Can't call it. I seen a lot like you. Time will resume and reveal what needs to be revealed. Needs to be revealed to the public. And I'm just coming to you bando style. I just know if you meant to be in this dog shit and you're in here with this dog shit, genuinely, you will excel and trump a lot of people. But only because you're trumping people at that certain time don't mean that you're more qualified than the people that you're trumping at that time. As in, when you trump people, they may be at their worst of time, but they still got a gang of fucking dogs. And somehow, some way, manage to feed these motherfuckers and do whatever they gotta do to take care of these dogs. Let's see how they are in the next 3, 4 years. See how you are in the next 4 years. This dog game wicked and crazy. You may be winning now, but you won't be winning forever. You may win for now, but your day is coming, boy, 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 boy. And only in these people, and the only people in this dog game can relate to this shit. Somebody's willing to bring belt to ass if they get the opportunity. They got to find the opportunity. When they find that opportunity and they bring belt to ass, what does that say? I'm saying YouTube is YouTube. Don't judge an individual based on YouTube. Look at what they've been through and then judge. And fuck jail. We trying to avoid all that. You know what I mean? Let's avoid all that. We ain't talking about nothing like that. We talking about bonding, molding, creating quality dogs. Not great dogs, not phenomenal dogs, not infamous dogs. All these YouTube breeders coming out with these crazy self-titled names. We talking about just some good fucking dogs. Like on Craigslist. Like on Craigslist. Man, Craigslist, Penny Saver. You go to the back of the motherfucking little magazine that they send every fucking week. Get you a mutt dog for $25. That motherfucker done got taser, pepper spray by the fucking mailman, ran the fuck over, and that motherfucker still kicking. Still kicking. You only paid $25, $50 for that shit. If that. Let's not make dogs so much delicate. And let's make dogs sturdy. And it all has to fall back to the people behind these dogs. I get one or two people chiming in, chiming out. Thank you. But at the end of the day, I hope I get 100 people chiming in and chimed out on my video. I have not make a lot of money on this dog shit. No, I have not. But I do get a great feeling when people that did buy my dogs from the past, and they had their trials and tribulations with them dogs. I'm ready for another one. Hmm, I need another one. They learn from their mistakes. I ain't lying to you. Out of Ruby's litter. Out of Ruby's litter. The litter that made Ruby, which was Peabody and Mozzie. That dog was that litter was interesting. That litter was very fucking interesting. Cause I think I sold more than pups in that litter. Mind you, it's the middle of a fucking dead bang pandemic. I live 2.5 hours from LAX. So many cancellations on dogs, on flights. Everybody got their dog. It became a fucking liability, more of a self gain. But we got it done. Waking up my kids 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning just to get a LAX. Yeah, I've been through that. You realize dogs is only as best and will ever be the best they could be based on the people behind them. You and I could have litter mate siblings And what you do with them dogs and what I will do with them dogs. Rather, if you do a lot more than with them dogs than I do, and you make a great fucking name for yourself, the dogs that I have on my yard would never even be in the same group of dogs. Cause you are what you make them dogs. Point blank. You got working dogs this, working dogs that, but they ain't never been worked. So what the fuck that shit say about you? Dogs is only as great as the people behind them dogs. You will never be the next Tom Garner. You will never be such and such. You will never be whoever. Cause why? The people behind them dogs made them be all they can be. They're not chain bred dogs in the backyard and just cause they pop in chain be like, oh yeah, this dog has it all. Yeah, yeah, this dog is phenomenal. That's why I'm infamous. Like, what the fuck? Compared to a motherfucker getting in the mud in mechanic suits, getting it in? No way. No motherfucking way. But on the internet, they will sell everything just the same. The, the flip side of this, people that really, really made a name for themselves are not selling dogs on the internet. And if they are selling dogs on the internet, I speak to you. Why are they selling dogs on the internet when they got a house home name for themselves? Not because they're popping on the internet, because they made a name for themselves in this bulldog shit. You are getting the trash because you being a an internet whore. Yeah, yeah, that's what you guys are. Internet whores that just want to be accepted. Cause I could say, oh, I got a Tom dog breath off of Tom Garner and all this and all sound good for the internet. You are getting bullshit. Tom Garner ain't gonna say you no real working dog because he found you on the internet, you stupid fuck. But who am I? I don't know shit. I just got some band dogs and all right, save it. I don't got no pedigree, online pedigree. You don't have no online pedigree no more. That should shut the fuck down. What you gotta beat on your chest with? Nothing but some untested ass curves. I'm just saying, don't be manipulated by the Mac. Understand and be transparent with yourself and ask yourself if you was a top notch breeder, why would you be on the internet selling dogs? Working with a household name. You retired, you old in the game. Reputable name, right? And you got a bunch of thirsty man whores that are just thirsty just to have your name. Let me make some mediocre shit for these people. Let me make pancakes when I give my dogs that I would consider eggs and motherfucking steak for breakfast with grits and shrimp to them working men that ain't on the internet. And what you pay because you're a thirsty whore, internet whore, you paying double from what the real working man will pay. You pay 3,500. A working man will pay 1,500 max. I'm just saying. And then when you find out who you bought it for and what you bought it for, 3,500 from a what? A thirsty ass, just another YouTube dog. Shame on you. Shame on him. But the clown just played you for a fool. What am I to say? Shut up, Bando. Oh, you got some mutts. Okay. Yeah, okay. It is what it is, baby. Just speaking from the heart, never from the mind. Fuck who gravitates to what I'm speaking. At the end of the day, I'm speaking facts. Fuck who don't like it. And I'm out.